Hello everyone and welcome back to another mod review. Today we are looking at Chococraft, and what it does is it adds chocobos, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, to the game. So here are a couple examples, and there are several different kinds, and only the first 4 here spawn in the wild. Actually, I think it might only be this one too. Spawn in the wild. The rest from this pen onward have to be specially bred, and to be honest, it doesn't even say on the forum page how to get these 3. I actually just spawned them because I wanted to see what they were like and give you guys a proper tutorial. So, to be able to collect one of your little chocobo buddies, you need to get a special kind of plant that spawns naturally in the world. So let me go find some. Hopefully it'll be nearby. Alright, so I finally found some. Let me switch it back to daytime here. So these are the plants. They almost look like carrots. Whoops, need to be on survival mode. So if I just hit them and collect them. They often grow in bunches, so you're guaranteed to find at least 3 at any given time. So they are gashel greens, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I hope I am. I'm just going to get rid of a bunch of the stuff here. Okay. So we have our little gashel greens here. The rain will turn off. I'm going to go all the way back. Very fast. Okay, so once you have these gashel greens, you can plant them the same way you would plant a normal set of crops. So, whoops. Oh, I'm still on delete mode. Okay. There we go, just for an example. Some water. Oh. Whoops. So you take one of these into your crafting table. Shabam. And you get your seeds. So you obviously need your seeds. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And obviously in your creative inventory, or your too many items, they'll be right here. So I'm just going to grab a few more. And then I'm going to spawn myself some regular... Can I even spawn myself some regular gashel greens? Doesn't look like I can. So I guess I'll grab some bone meal here. Whoops. We'll grab lots of bone meal. And we'll just, whoops. So there we go. We have some new gashel greens, so you simply collect them. And as you can see, one of them looked very different. And I also got seeds, so then you can replant your gashel seeds. Okay. And this one is a lovely. one. And you need certain special types of the gashel greens to be able to tame certain types of your chocobos. So, that one will have to be set aside. So, go into the land of, need to go to my crafting table, which I have one in the house. In case you guys are wondering, this is a completely new map, so it will soon be available. Just putting some finishing touches on it. Oh, crafting table is in the kitchen. Okay. So, there are several items that you have to craft in order to be able to tame or work your chocobos. So, firstly, you will need a chocobo saddle. And to make your chocobo saddle, you need chocobo feathers, which can be found naturally. The chocobos drop them. So you need some of those, and you need some leather. Okay, so you have your chocobo feathers, you'll need some leather. And you'll need some string. String. So, piece of leather in the middle, 2 pieces of string, chocobo feather on the bottom gives you your chocobo saddle. And then there are several other items here. You got your saddlebags, your pack bags, whistle, and your Chocopedia. You will need all of these items to be able to get the full function of the mod. So in order to get your saddlebags, you need leather like so, with a feather. So you're going to need chocobo feathers for all these recipes, so then you get your saddlebags. Your pack bags are like so, but you need white wool as well. How come it's not? Sorry, I forgot to add the string. And then you need string in all 4 corners. And you get your pack bags. Okay, and to make a gashel cake, like so, you get your gashel cake. I will explain the use for that in a moment. Okay, and for your Chocopedia, you need a book in the middle, gold nugget on top, lapis on the bottom, ink sac on either side, and then you fill the 4 corners in with your chocobo feathers to get your Chocopedia. And finally, we have the whistle, and the whistle is 1 gold ingot with a feather on the bottom. So, oh, and one more thing. You require, You require straw, for sure, to make a chocobo nesting site. So you simply just put wheat in the center, and you get straw. So let's take all these and go back outside, wherever my door went. There. So these are examples of chocobo pens. They can be any size, but they have to have an area that has straw in it. So you can see here, it's just a layer over top of sand. It can be over top of any particular material, it doesn't have to be sand. So then you just take your straw and you place it down. And then you need a cauldron full of water. So then when you put a chocobo into your fancy pen, it actually heals itself. So it can't heal itself without the specialized pen. So, see, these guys drop some feathers, and then wild ones will also drop feathers. So, if I go back into the forest here, hopefully we'll find a wild one and we'll be able to tame it. You need your regular gashel greens to tame a chocobo. And they're supposed to spawn just about everywhere. Here's one. So you feed it some gashel greens, and it will get a red collar. And then you simply take your chocobo saddle, hold still, place it on, right click, and away you go. And this particular one can only jump 1 block high at the most. Some of the other ones can jump higher. Oops. So you just take it back to wherever you want to put it. I'm just going to stick them in here for now. Okay. And then you right click, take it off. And you have your first Chocobo. So let's go talk about the species. So the average, most common type that you find in the wild, the only kind you can find in the wild, is the yellow one that we just tamed. And they don't really have any special abilities at all. And then we have this light green colored one. These green ones have to be specially bred, and they have the ability to climb, which just means they can go up more blocks than ones that are just 1 block high without having to jump. These blue ones have the ability to cross water. So not only do they move faster in water, but they don't sink. So they kind of stay within the first block of water. The white ones have the ability to climb, cross water, and they are a tad bit faster than the first 3 that we talked about. So ideally, if you want to skip over the green and blue, you should go straight for white. The black ones have the ability to climb, cross water, and they're even faster than the white one, so it's the next step up. The gold ones are pretty tricky to get. They can climb, cross water, and are faster than the black and the white, and they don't take fall damage, and that goes the same for the red and pink ones as well. The gold, red, and pink, so the 3 plus these 2, have the same, all 3 of them have the same abilities, and then we come to the purple one. The purple one can climb, cross water, it can cross lava, it is immune to fire, it's the fastest out of all of them, and it can fly. Kind of. And they are only found in the nether. So if I hop on this guy, and I just hold the spacebar, he actually goes up, 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 and then you can fly him around. And then if you don't hold the spacebar, he will slowly make his descent. And he can cross lava, the same way that they cross water, so he stays in the first block of lava, and obviously that doesn't make you immune to fire, but he is. And he doesn't take fall damage. So, as for breeding, if you breed 2 yellow ones together, you have the chance of getting blue or green. And then if you breed a green one with a blue one, you get your white one. So I guess you can't actually skip over, you have to breed them all. So green plus blue equals white. And then if you take the yellow, and if you breed the yellow one that was over there with the white one, you get the black one. And the black one plus the black one plus the white one gives you this golden one, but you need a golden gashel. So you simply take your gold ingots all the way around a gashel. Or you have to wait for that genetic mutation of the gashel. So we saw that when I was harvesting the gashels, we got this one. So these ones are a genetic mutation. So if I go back over to my crop, hopefully, if I happen to punch these ones, we might get, might get a special one. Nope, none of them were very special. They were all regular gashel greens. So it takes a bit of time. That one was also a regular one. So anyway, and then the breeding for the other 2, or the other 3, are unknown. And then this one you can get in the nether. So let's go to our portal. Could have sworn I had a portal set up somewhere. But I will make one. There. There. Hop in here for a second. So I couldn't actually find one, but I looked on the forum page, and apparently they can be found in the end as well. So I'm just gonna go grab my other yellow chocobo and show you guys a chocobo, which is the baby version, and talk about the gashel cake, and then we will talk about the saddlebags while we're over there. So, hop on our little lady here. Whoops, without right clicking. There. We're just gonna go this way. There. Boink. So, we'll also talk about our Chocopedia. So, when you tame one, you right click with the Chocopedia. It says owner, health, whether it's female or male, so this one can breed. Rename, name hidden, you want name showing. And they all come with a name, but then you can rename it, so. We'll name it Duchess, and then you can stay, wander, follow, confirm, or drop gear. So drop gear just gets rid of the saddle. Put the saddle back on. So, we have our pack bags. So you right click. How come they're not working? Maybe we need the saddlebags first. So, right click with the saddlebags. Put the little chest on. Not really sure how you access the inventory. Maybe they're just there for looks. Whoops. So if I set both of these guys to follow, oh, this one's a female, so I actually can't breed it. If I set them to wander, so they're just going to wander around. They're supposed to be able to blow the whistle, and they're supposed to come running, but they seem to be a little lazy. So I actually can't breed either one of these. Well, not together anyway. So I will just spawn a Chocobo, so we can talk about it. Oh, it's Chocobo egg. Chocobo. So, there's our little Chocobo. Pretty cute. Whoops. So, if you want to instantly grow it up, you take your gashel cake, you feed it to him. Come on. Why won't you eat it? You're supposed to want it. Perhaps we shall tame him first. Then give him his gashel cake, and bam! Immediately grows into an adult. This one's a male, but it can't breed. So, as for the saddlebags, I looked it up on the forum page. Shift right click, and they can hold a fair bit of stuff. And apparently these pack bags are also, you have to put it on a chocobo that doesn't have a saddle. Shift right click, and it's double the inventory as this one. So this one's just a little bit. This one's, oh well, not double, it's adds an extra few rows anyway. And as for these special greens, you guys will just have to figure it out for yourselves because it's not actually on the forum page. So, if I actually go to here, shows you all the different items, domestic mutation, etc., etc. Shows you all the recipes, all the different types, and gives you some other information. So, this entire Chocobo guide says it's for 1.4.6, but it's currently still the same for the 1.4.7. So, in the link below, this whole Chocobo guide is on the forum page. I just copied it onto my own thing so I didn't have to keep looking at the forum page. So that is the mod. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and the link will be in the description.